Uh, just waiting for people to get here and trying to get this so I can get it shared out. Hello, Pete, and hello, Brandon. Cassie, Blaze. Why, thank you, Blaze. Alright, we're going to start out the same way I always do every single week. If there is anyone that has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play that, now would be the time to do so. Bonjour, Jack. Hello, Silver Eyes. TJ. Alright, I will wait until it says 2 minutes and then I will read the votes from last week. And as you may recall, last week, the man that won the 20-man Rumble at the end, who was one of the people that were voted off, also got to vote this week. So, as I announced earlier, there is a match at the end of today's show for the ladies that have been voted out. And the winner of that will also get that opportunity to be in the vote this week. So, with that being said, here are the votes from this week. Vote number 1 is for Adam Guerin. Vote number 2 is for Adam Guerin. Vote number 3 is for Missy Canuck. Vote number 4 is for Paragon. Vote number 5 is for She-Hulk Chick. Vote number 6 is for Adam Guerin. Vote number 7 is for Paragon. Vote number 8 is for Adam Guerin. Vote number 9 is for Adam Guerin. And vote number 10 is for Adam Guerin. So, at this time, I will have to ask Adam to please bring me his torch, as he has been eliminated. And I forgot to set up my intro again. Oh well, I can do it while the matches are loading. Tonight, in our first match, we will see War take on Paragon. Alright, and I want to take this time and thank you all for being here with me this week. And every week that I've been here, this is week 18. We started 18 weeks ago with 33 people, men and women mixed. We are now down to 8. And as soon as we get to 3 is when we will find out who our winner of this season is. And you never know what twist or turn I might put in for each week. And there are still a few hidden immunity idols out there. However, once we get down to where there are only 4 people left, those hidden immunity idols will no longer be in effect. Hello, Robert. Alright, let's get down to ringside. for this match, wearing the immunity belt that he won last week, he is War. And yes, folks, there will be a male and a female immunity challenge this week. We have 4 men and 4 women left. And I will tell you now that there is a woman in that final match that is not a part of this season. She is on the roster for next season, but I needed one more lady, so I used her. And unfortunately, I haven't seen her around tonight, and I was hoping she would be, but hey. Hello, Omar. And this will be a submission match. It will be, as I said, War taking on Paragon. Hello, Chris. And there he is, folks, Paragon of Greatness, making his way to the ring for this match. And as we drop down in the amount of people we have, there may be less matches each week, because it's getting a little bit more difficult for me to make the whole 7 matches. Alright, they have the guys in the ring now. And there's the bell. War goes right in with a kick and then a forearm to the back to Paragon. Grabs him by the leg, but Paragon kicks right out. Takes War down with a head smash into the mat. Kicks him in the ribs. And kicks him in the chest. Paragon grabs War by the head, lifts him up. Oh, but War with a jawbreaker reversal. And a forearm smash. Now War climbs out of the ring. Grabs a hammer. And hits Paragon with it, but Paragon hits him back with it. And then takes him down, head first into the mat. And a big kick to the forehead. Now Paragon pulls him up, but War reverses and tosses him aside. Paragon reverses, grabs War by the head, has him in a bear hug, and tosses him. Grabs the hammer. Misses. And misses again. And a third time. Now he runs out of the ring. And then back into the ring, still with the hammer in his hand. And out of the ring again he goes. What the hell? But War catches him this time, makes him drop the hammer and tosses him into the ring. Oh, War tosses him right into the ring post and then kicks him in the forehead. And then in the leg. Sets him up. Pulls him to his feet and slams him to his back. Then he pulls him up once again and throws him into the ring post again. Oh, he grabs Paragon by the foot, but Paragon kicks out and hits him with a flying clothesline. Then he pulls Ward to his feet and throws him into the ring. Climbs into the ring himself. Oh, Ward goes for a move but misses, and then Paragon misses, and Ward takes him down. Well, Adam, you are a member of the jury. Please don't forget that. We now have 5 members of our jury. War slams Paragon. War has him in a submission move, but will Paragon submit? Paragon has it back, but Ward takes it away from him. And then Paragon takes it back. Ward working on the leg. And has him in a submission. Will he submit? If I'm not mistaken, the jury members are as follows: Pete, Lord Amadeus, Red Star, Judgment, and Adam Guerin. War pulls Paragon to his feet. Oh, but flips him right onto his back. Kicks him in the knee. And pulls him back to his feet, but Paragon reverses with a big fist. And then he puts him in that chokehold. Just holds him into the mat, seeing if he will submit. And hello, KJ, and welcome. Well, some call them crayons, some call them peeps. Whatever you want to call them. Paragon takes Ward down hard onto his back. Off the second rope. Oh. Looks like Paragon hurt himself a bit there. But he's back up to his feet, waiting for Ward to get to his feet. Reaches for Ward but misses. This time he gets him. And lifts him up. And Kyle drives him right into the mat, head first. And then kicks him. Gets him in that bear hug, but forearms by Ward gets him right out of it. Knee to the gut. Now Paragon working the leg and arm and then clothesline Ward. Looks like Paragon's starting to get some fatigue here. And has him in that submission move once again. And Ward submits. So the winner of the match is Paragon of Greatness. Congrats to you, Paragon. Once again, folks, there's the winner of this match. He is the Paragon of Greatness. All right, we will move on to our next match, where it should be the... Okay, it's the ladies, and apparently this is a submission match as well. Hello, War Dog. And we will have Missy Canuck taking on her cousin, Cassie Madam Red. All right. This should be interesting. I did not think I set this as a submission match, but apparently I did. But that doesn't matter either way. All right, let's get down to ringside for the entrances. The Man-O-War. And there she is, folks, making her way to the ring. She is Missy Canuck. Silver Bullet. And her opponent for this match, she is the lovely Cassie Madam Red, sporting the immunity belt that she has held for the past 4 weeks. We will see later tonight if she will be able to defend that once again and hold it for another week. Or will one of the other 3 ladies get it? Alright, and both ladies are in the ring. And there's the bell. They lock up. And Cassie gets Missy in a headlock. Missy throws her off onto the rope. Oh, but misses the kick on the way back. And Cassie is able to catch herself on the ropes Now Cassie climbs out of the ring. Walks around. She grabs a bat. Missy jumps out. They fight over the bat and Missy takes it. As she tries to hit Cassie, they fight over it again, and this time Cassie has it. Missy knocks it out of her hand and then punches her several times and throws her into the announcer's booth. Kicks her in the gut, and again. Now she throws Cassie back into the ring and climbs in herself, kicks her in the back of the leg. Grabs her by the legs, but Cassie kicks out and comes around with a big kick, knocking Missy to the mat. Kicks her in the back. Works the arm. Pulls Missy to her feet. Throws her into the ropes and comes with a big knee to the chest. Now Cassie takes off the turnbuckle cover in the corner. And she throws Missy into it. And Missy feeling the pain. Cassie kicks her. Pulls her to her feet and goes to punch her, but Missy reverses and punches her in the face and then kicks her. And then she hits the sunset flip powerbomb on Cassie. Cassie rolls out of the ring. And she climbs back in. Grabs Missy. But Missy floats right over. Grabs a hold of Cassie and flips her over and puts her on her back. And then she does a flip in the air and lands belly to belly. Pulls Cassie to her feet. Has her up and slams her onto her back. Now she gets Cassie into a submission move. Will Cassie submit? Missy working the arm hard, trying to get her to submit. But Cassie is not submitting. Missy breaks the hold and pushes Cassie to the mat. Jumps off the rope and hits her with another big flying splash, belly to belly. Now she jumps up and another splash. Then kicks the arm of Cassie and gets her into a chokehold submission move. Will Cassie submit to this? No, she does not. She gets right out of that almost. But Missy hits her with a kick. And Cassie is able to reverse the move, but Missy hits her with a big kick to the chest. Now she tells Cassie to get to her feet. Cassie rolls out of the way, grabs Missy by the head, lifts her up, holds her, but Missy floats over and goes for that round the world DDT. Now she goes over to the top rope. Another big splash landing on Cassie. And then a kick to the arm. And she puts her in that chokehold submission once again. But Cassie once again gets right out of it. Big knee to the forehead. Now she takes Cassie up, flips her, and plants her onto her back. And another belly-to-belly flip. And a kick to the arm. Oh, but Cassie reverses with a fireman's carry. Oh, but Missy throws her off with that move. I'm not sure if she connected with them double boots there or not, or if Missy just fell down, but now Cassie working the top of Missy's head with the elbow. And she kicks her. Pulls Missy to her feet. And does a backbreaker. And she goes to kick Missy in the back, but Missy moves, comes up from behind, but Cassie reverses and a forearm to the back. Oh, another backbreaker by Cassie on Missy. And a knee to the back. A kick to the ass. Has Missy up to her feet. Lifts her up on her shoulders and just flips her onto her back. Kicks the arm. And she puts Missy into that chokehold submission. Will Missy submit to this? No, she gets right out of it. And does a head scissor takedown on Cassie. Sets Cassie up. Oh, but Cassie rolls out of the way. But Missy still connects with the boot. And slams her back first onto the mat. Then kicks her in the face. Oh, big knee to the side of the head by Missy on Cassie. Missy once again pulls Cassie to her feet. Kicks her in the knee. Goes for that sunset flip powerbomb once again. Missy's slow to get to her feet, but she's up. And there's another belly-to-belly flip in the air. And a kick to the arm. And she goes for that chokehold submission once again. But Cassie gets right out of it. But Missy has her up and slams her onto her back once again. Thank you, Omar. Now Missy working the arm of Cassie. Pulls Cassie up and backhand chops her. And then Cassie reverses. And she goes for the long kiss goodnight on Missy. And slams her into the mat. Kicks her in the ribs. And puts her in that chokehold submission move once again. Will Missy submit to this? No, she does not. She gets right out and right back to her feet. And goes right for a head scissor takedown on Cassie. She's got Cassie up and she slams her onto her back. Pulls her up. She goes to kick Cassie, but Cassie catches the leg, does a leg sweep takedown. And now she has Missy in a chokehold submission with her leg all tied up. But Missy gets right out of it. Oh, and flips Cassie around. But Cassie does a fireman's carry. Oh, Cassie goes to hit her, but she blocks it and comes back with a punch to the face. Now she slams Cassie onto the mat. Kicks her in the arm once again and goes for her own chokehold submission move. Cassie gets out of it. Grabs Missy by the head. Pushes her back and gets her legs all tied up. And she goes for a submission. Will Missy submit to this? No, she crawls around and gets right out with a kick. And goes. Oh, she was going for a head scissor takedown, but Cassie caught her and slammed her, and then Missy kicked out. And she goes for another belly-to-belly flip. And another kick to the arm. And she puts her in that chokehold once again. Oh, this time Cassie taps out. And the winner of the match is Missy Canuck. There she is, folks, your winner of this match, Missy Canuck. All right, we will head out for the next match. And while that's loading, I'll get to catch up a little bit in the chat. Sorry to hear that, Jake. Oh, so tonight you're drunk, hey, War Dog? Not used to drunk, War Dog. I'm used to high, War Dog. Alright, and in this match, we will see D-Train take on Griffith Davian in a no-holds-barred match. Ha ha ha, you're funny, Paragon. You're voting for the guy with the shades and the beard. Well, let's see. I believe both of those men fit into that category. A Pumpkin Pete? Picking the guy in yellow? Pukin' Pete, okay. Alright, making his way to the ring, he is D-Train. You're picking the guy with tats? Well, let's see. D-Train does have at least one tat. And we all know Griff is covered in tats, so... Joker said he's picking the ref to win this match. You choose the man in the bandana. Okay. Griff's covered in permanent marker. Okay. Oh, there's another tat on D-Train's leg, so he's got more than one. And making his way. I don't know why it says immunity champion, because I know damn right well earlier War had that title on, which is the title that belongs to him. So apparently Griff done stole War's immunity belt. The ref is always a good choice. Bagwell says he chooses the winner. And he throws the stolen belt over his shoulder like it belongs to him. Alright, we have both men in the ring. And there's the bell. Griff goes after D-Train right away with a forearm and then a kick. And he grabs him and drapes him over the second rope. Punches him in the back of the head. Oh, jumps out and punches him in the face, sending him back into the ring. Griff off the top rope with a big elbow drop on the chest of D-Train. Oh, double knees to the shoulders of D-Train, and then a kick. Pulls D-Train to his feet. Throws him into the ropes. Oh, a jawbreaker reversal by D-Train, and then he has Griff up and tosses him. Pulls Griff back to his feet, but Griff reverses. Lifts Paragon and then punches him. Oh, but... I said Paragon. That's D-Train. Duh. D-Train kicks out and then goes over and pulls Griff to his feet. Sends Griff into the ropes. And they bounce off each other. Then Griff puts D-Train up on his shoulders, but D-Train elbows his way out. D-Train, oh, gutbuster on Griff by D-Train, and then a kick to the legs. Pulls Griff to his feet and then kicks him and slams his head into the mat. Then kicks him. Griff rolls out of the ring and then gets back in. Comes at D-Train. Several punches. And then a big uppercut. Oh, backbreaker on the knees of Griff. Griff pulls D-Train up, but D-Train reverses with a shoulder block. Then he chokes Griff out. Pulls him to his feet. And throws him into the corner. Good night, Pete, and I understand, no problem. I hope you feel better. And Griff goes for a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by D-Train. Griff waits for D-Train to get up, kicks him. Has him up, and I can't fucking remember the name of this move, but slams him on his back. I know Griff has a name for it, but 1, 2, and a kick out by D-Train. Griff can't believe it. So gets up. Pulls D-Train up, but D-Train does a leg sweep takedown and takes Griff to his back. Then pulls him up, and then Griff does a reversal with his shoulder block and a kick. And D-Train rolls to the apron, slowly getting up on the outside of the ropes. Griff goes to punch him, but D-Train blocks and gets Griff, and then Griff's pandering, and D-Train pounds him right in the chest. And pulls him to his feet. D-Train has him up on his shoulders. And drops him down on his back. Then D-Train goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Griff. D-Train gets to his feet and kicks Griff in the ribs. Then drops an elbow into the middle of his back. Good night, Jake. I understand. And a cover by Griff. And only a 1. Griff tries to pull him up, but D-Train reverses. And this is the flying kick, and then Griff capitalizes and takes down D-Train. Now he's circling around him, waiting for him to get to his feet. Spins him around, and big knee to the forehead, and then a clothesline takedown. And he's circling D-Train once again. Spins him around again. Another knee and a clothesline. Sets D-Train up. Forearms him. And then face plants him into the mat. Kicks him in the face. Pulls D-Train to his feet with just his foot by his head. And then big kick to the side of the head. Now Griff just stands there looking at D-Train laid out on the mat instead of trying to pin and go for the win. But he waits for D-Train to get to his feet. Oh, but D-Train catches the leg as he goes to kick him and takes him down. And Griff goes for cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by D-Train. D-Train reverses, but then Griff reverses. Big forearm to the top of the head and a double leg takedown and a fury of punches to the face. Now Griff pulls D-Train to his feet, kicks him in the knee, knees him in the side of the head and takes him down. Pulls him up once again. Oh, goes for a forearm, but he misses, and D-Train connects. But Griff floats over, and a forearm to the back. Kick to the ribs. Lifts him up once again. Oh, and brings him down on his knee. Now Griff stands and waits for D-Train to get to his feet. Kicks him. Lifts him up. And slams him onto his back. Then goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by D-Train at the last second. Now Griff is aggravated. He pulls D-Train up, but D-Train does a leg sweep takedown and takes Griff down, and then he goes in with a chokehold and choking Griff. And then an elbow to the chest. And chokes him out again. Headbutt. And another. And a third really big headbutt. D-Train goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and the winner of the match is D-Train. Taking down Griff. Alright, folks, we have one more match between the females, and then we will go into the immunity matches for this week. But once again, the winner of this match, D-Train. It looks like he's doing a dance up the ramp. In this next match, we will see Mrs. U-Taker and She-Hulk Chick. Okay, Omar, you be safe, sir. And I understand if you can't be here. Robert said he's not choosing. And this is a tables match. I know last week we saw Mrs. U in a tables match. I believe it was with Cassie. Nope, it was with Missy. Alright, let's get down to ringside. And making her way to the ring, she is Mrs. U-Taker. And Blaze says he chooses all 4 of them. She is really not looking happy tonight. Alright, we're going to get her to the ring because she's got a really long entrance. And making her way to the ring, she is She-Hulk Chick, also known as Shocky, and a whole list of other characters, but they're the ones I stick to. Okay, both women in the ring, and they are ready to get this going. There's the bell. Shocky goes right after Mrs. U, puts her in a bear hug, but Mrs. U fights out and takes Shocky down. Now she grabs Shocky, pulls her to her feet, gets her in a headlock, and knees her in the face. Then she grabs her and takes her face first into the mat. Big kick by Mrs. U on Shocky, and then a punch in the back. And an elbow takedown. Now Mrs. U goes to the second rope, calling for Shocky to get to her feet. Oh, and Mrs. U misses as Shocky moves out of the way. Now Mrs. U grabs Shocky, throws her into the rope, but Shocky reverses and takes Miss U down. And Miss U floats over and takes down Shocky. Mrs. U, hey, I didn't see you in there before now. Oh! Shocky hit her so hard she bounced off the rope. Oh, a big punch in the side, and then a kick to Mrs. U by Shocky. Now Shocky's gone to the second rope. Oh, but Miss U moves, and Shocky hits the mat and gets a kick to the back. And then Mrs. U pulls Shocky up, but Shocky hits her with a knee to the chest, taking her down, and then she picks her up. Tosses Mrs. U into the ropes, grabs her and slams her onto her back. Now, I don't know what Shocky's doing. Yelling at her hand, it looks like. Mrs. U slowly gets up on the apron, and Shocky spears her out into the sand. Then she goes out after her and drops an elbow on the chest. Kicks her. Pulls her to her feet, and Mrs. U reverses and takes Shocky down. But Shocky reverses with a knee to the chest and throws Miss U back into the ring. Then she goes over, grabs a table, gets it in the ring and climbs in. Forearm to the back. Miss U throws Shocky into the corner and then goes for a spear but gets caught. And Shocky takes down Mrs. U and then grabs the table. Sets it up in the middle of the ring. Tosses Mrs. U into the rope and misses the clothesline on the way back. She grabs Mrs. U again, tosses her into another rope, and then grabs her, picks her up, but Mrs. U floats over and takes Shocky down. Now Mrs. U is going to the top rope. And she lands belly back to belly. Pulls Shocky to her feet. Throws her into the ropes. Catches her and flips her onto her back. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, Brandon. Mrs. U shoves her into the table. And again. This time she throws her into the rope and goes for a kick, but Shocky moves out the way. Pulls Mrs. U to her feet. Throws her into the corner. Goes to kick her, but Mrs. U catches it. Lifts Shocky up and slams her down hard on her back. Now she pulls Shocky to her feet. Throws her into the table. Grabs a hold of her and throws her into the rope. And does a round the world DDT, taking Shocky down. Now she pulls Shocky to her feet. Throws her into the rope once again. 2 boots to the chest of She-Hulk by Mrs. U. Oh, but a jawbreaker reversal by Shocky. Throws Mrs. U into the corner. Oh, gave Mrs. U time to move, but Shocky still catches her and takes her down. Now she throws Miss U into the table. And she falls onto the mat. Shocky pulls Mrs. U to her feet once again. Throws her into the table once again. Now she throws her into the ropes, and Mrs. U jumps over to the outside. But Shocky brings Mrs. U back in. Oh no! Oh! Mrs. U busted a table with Shocky on a reverse move. Wow. So Mrs. U goes to get the second table because this is a 2 out of 3, folks. She pushes the table in and Shocky's there, but Mrs. U heads to the takedown. Grabs the table. Sets it up. Goes over to Shocky. Turns her around and throws her into the table. But Shocky reverses and punches Mrs. U. Throws her into the table. Spins her around. Throws her into the table again. And she takes her down. Lifts her up. Oh! She caught the edge of the table, but it did not break. Now Shocky grabs the table. Sets it up in the middle of the ring. Mrs. U trying to crawl to the ropes, but Shocky gets to her, pulls her to her feet. And Mrs. U fireman's carry reversal on Shocky. Grabs her by the head, pulls her up. Throws her into the table. Then she throws her into the rope. Oh, but Shocky reverses. Oh, Mrs. U misses the double kick to the chest. Shocky pulls her to her feet. Tosses her into the table, sorta. Now she pulls Mrs. U to her feet. Shocky slams her into the table. Spins her around. Slams her into the table once again. Mrs. U turns. Shocky sets her up. This could be a tie. And indeed, it is a tie. And we have 1-1 now. Shocky goes out. Pulls out another table from under the ring. Slides it in. Next lady through the table is the loser, folks. Both ladies got wood, though. Shocky pulls Mrs. U to her feet. Tosses her into the corner. Pulls her out, lifts her up. Has her up on her shoulder and snake eyes. And she grabs her and throws her into the table. And throws her into the table again. But Mrs. U reverses, kicks the back of Shocky's leg. But then Shocky reverses with a forearm to the back. Spins Mrs. U around. Throws her into the table once again. Then throws her into the corner. And then into the other corner. Oh, Mrs. Yu gets out of the way and Shucky smashes her head in the corner, but she is able to float over and punch Miss Yu in the back. Now she throws her, but Mrs. Yu doesn't go anywhere. Now she throws her into the table. Mrs. Yu turns. Here we go, folks. This could be it. Shucky has her up. Spins her around and drops her through the table. So the winner of this match is She-Hulk Chick. Congratulations, Shucky. Why, thank you, TJ. That was a really good match. Alright, folks, as soon as I get this next match loaded, I will be right back. I just need to grab a drink. Okay, I'm back. Alright, this is a Fatal 4-Way. This will determine the immunity winner for this week. As I stated earlier, War won it last week. Will he be able to retain and hold on to it again this week? Or will one of the other 3 men take it away from him? There's the arena and the fans. And making his way to the ring first with the immunity belt on from last week. Oh, that's the wrong belt. Okay. Anyhow, he is War. So that's why Griff had the other one on. Let's watch these meatheads pummel each other. Well, the belt that he has on there, folks, will be the belt that the winner of this event, the entire Survivor event, the sole survivor, will be awarded. That is the Survivor Champion belt he has. Not the immunity one that he should be having. Alright, he's in the ring. Let's get to the next one. And making his way to the ring. He is Paragon of Greatness. just going to speed his walk up a bit. And our third member for this match, making his way to the ring. He is D-Train. And once again, we're going to get him to the ring too. And the fourth and final man for this match, he is actually carrying the belt that they are fighting for. That is the immunity belt. So the winner of this match will be awarded that belt. Peep Train. I didn't get to that quick enough, but now all the men are in the ring. The Immortal Banana Man. Alright, we have D-Train going after War. Griffith standing there watching. Now he goes after War, and D-Train takes down Paragon, but War takes down Griff. This is an over-the-top elimination, I believe, folks. Griff connects with a big kick to War's head and then a knee to the back, while D-Train and Paragon are still fighting amongst each other. Big forearm, but a reversal by War and takedown of Griff. Now War goes over and grabs D-Train and hits him with double axe and then a forearm to the back. Now Paragon walks over to where Griff is laying on rings at the ringside. Waits for Griff to get up and drops an elbow before he could even do so. Yeah. That's a story as old as time there, Blaze. Big kick to the chest of D-Train by Griff, but D-Train reverses. Paragon gets kneed in the ribs by War, but catches his foot, lifts him, and slams him. Reversal by Griff on D-Train, and War working on Paragon. But now, Griff comes over, knees Paragon in the face, and then War grabs him and slams him. Yes, that is for damn sure. Yeah, okay, Paragon. Nice try. War still working on Griff, and D-Train working on Paragon. Griff rolls to the apron and takes a nap, while D-Train tries to go after War, but he catches the foot and gives him a kick in the leg. Now Paragon goes after Griff. Has him by the head. Takes him over to the ropes. And he tries to eliminate him, but is unsuccessful. Now a forearm to the chest of Griff by War, but a knee to the gut of War by Griff, and D-Train and Paragon. Paragon has D-Train up, but he floats over. Kick to the back of the leg and a forearm takedown. Now Griff is in control of War. And a double leg takedown and a fury of punches to the face. And he rolls off. Now D-Train drops an elbow into the chest of War while Griff goes to work on Paragon. D-Train waits for War to get up. Gets him up on his shoulders. And drops him into the middle of the mat. Now Griff walks over to War, kicks him in the leg, and then kicks him in the chest while D-Train goes after Paragon, but Paragon reverses with a big headbutt. And then War reverses, tries to take Griff down, but he moves aside and takes down War. Clothesline by D-Train on Paragon. Now D-Train goes over and starts to work on War. And Griff works on Paragon. He has him up. And like I said, I know he has a name for this, folks, but I don't remember what it is right now. Slams him on his back. While D-Train panders to the fan, and Griff gets Fireman's Carry reversed by War. Now War has Griff up, but Griff reverses with a headbutt. End of time. Thank you, Paragon. Oh, Griff splits War open with a headbutt to his knee. And there goes Paragon. So Paragon will not be able to get immunity this week. Now D-Train goes after Griff. Pile driver. And he goes back over and kicks the arm of War. Griff laying on the apron while D-Train pulls War into the middle of the ring and then drops an elbow in the middle of the back. Kick to the arm. Now he pulls War to his feet. But War reverses and takes down D-Train. Now War pandering to the crowd as D-Train slowly gets to his feet. And Griff still taking a nap. D-Train has War up and slams him down onto his back. It was just a guess. Clothesline by War on D-Train. Now Griff has War against the ropes and kicks him right out. So War will not retain his immunity for this week. So it is down to D-Train and Griff. One of these two men will end up with immunity, which of course Griff already kind of has. So if he wins, it's not a big deal. However, D-Train could use that immunity. Big kick to the chest of Griff by D-Train. And a leg sweep takedown by Griff on D-Train. Kick. Watch out for disease. Oh, I didn't see what happened there. Looks like Griff's back might have gave out and he dropped D-Train. But a reversal, takedown of D-Train. Disease, dude. And a takedown, face plant into the mat by Griff on D-Train. Now he drags him over. Circles around him. Gets him from behind, spins him, knees him, and then clotheslines him. Now wait a minute. Slams his head into the turnbuckle and tries to lift him toward the... Has him up on the top ropes. Will Griff be able to eliminate D-Train here? Looks like he is struggling a bit. And D-Train reverses. Oh, but Griff takes him down once again, looking like he hurt himself pretty badly too. Yeah, that would have been nice, Blaze. But I don't have to worry about that. So, kick to the back of the leg and a forearm. Griff's taking him up toward the end of time once again. Bam! Griff using his foot to put in the side of D-Train's face and just push him into the mat. I get checked all the time, thank you. Griff has him up against the ropes and clotheslines him out. So the winner of the match is Griff. So he will be the only man safe this week from elimination. In other words, the chicken is done. And the winner of the match, folks, he is Griffith Davian. And we will move on to the ladies' immunity match now. And following this match, we will have the special match for the ladies that have been eliminated from the event thus far and one from next season. Well, that's kind of what I figured, Blaze, but... And as I stated earlier, Miss Cassie Madam Red has had that immunity for the last 4 weeks. Let's see if she will be able to hold on to it for one more week. And if I'm not mistaken, this should be the same thing. Over the top rope. Fatal 4-way. Well, if you ask Griff, he'll tell you he's been being treated like a rag doll in the ring as of late. So, didn't look like he was being treated like no rag doll to me, but hey. Yes, he does, Mrs. Yu. All right, let's get down to the ring, get these ladies in the ring, and get this action started. Making her way to the ring, she is Missy Canuck. And to the ring she goes. And the second opponent for this match. She is the current immunity champion. She is Cassie Madam Red. Well, we will see indeed, Minerva. And the third opponent for this match. She is Mrs. Utaker. And we'll get her down to the ring too. And the fourth and final lady for this match, she is Hawk chick. And we'll get her into the ring too. And here we go, all 4 ladies in the ring and ready to go. And there's the bell. Missy goes after Mrs. U, and Shalky goes after Cassie. Missy trying to eliminate Mrs. U already, while She-Hulk has Cassie up and slams her down on her back. Mrs. U fights out. And Cassie fights out. Miss U takes down Missy. And Cassie does a backbreaker on Shalky. Now Missy slams Mrs. U onto her back, then goes over and punches Cassie. And it looks like she hit both Cassie and She-Hulk at the same time. But now Cassie's like, hell with this. Slams her head into the top turnbuckle and tries to eliminate her. She's unable to, and Missy gets back in the ring. Cassie and Missy going back and forth, back and forth. Forearm to the head, and then a kick to the side of the face by Missy on Cassie, while Shalky and Mrs. U keep going at it. Shalky has Mrs. U up. And Mrs. U reverses and takes Shalky down. Missy's still working on Cassie. Big kick to the face. Oh, Mrs. U takes down Shalky with a big kick. Missy's still working on... Oh, what the hell? Jumping off the ropes to land on somebody that ain't even there. But she's able to connect with a kick and then a head scissor takedown. Now Missy goes over to work on Shalky, and Mrs. U takes over on Cassie. Shalky has Missy up against the ropes. Will she eliminate her? While Mrs. U is trying to eliminate Cassie, and there goes Cassie. So Cassie will not five-peat. She will not have immunity this week, folks. First time in 5 weeks. Now Shalky works on Mrs. U, and then she goes over and... Oh, Missy throws her to the apron and doesn't capitalize. But she catches Shalky and slams her on her back. Now Mrs. U has her from behind, but Missy fights out. Oh, but she misses the kick. Mrs. U kicks her in the face and takes her down. Shalky comes over, jumps over her, but Mrs. U grabs her and throws her into the corner. Forearms are in the back, and again. Now Missy is up, but Mrs. U throws her into the corner. But Missy fights out and does a head scissor takedown. Now we have Mrs. U down. And She-Hulk down, and Missy misses off the second rope. But she rolls out. But Mrs. U grabs her by the head, has her up against the ropes. This could be it for Missy. Yes, it is. Now, Shalky grabs Mrs. U, throws her into the ropes, but isn't able to capitalize, and Mrs. U takes down Shalky. Oh, Mrs. U misses as Shalky moves and kicks her in the back. Shalky catches the foot, picks her up, and slams her. Now Shalky goes over to the second rope. Double axe to the face of Mrs. U. Now she waits for Mrs. U to get to her feet. And spears her. Jawbreaker reversal by Mrs. U on She-Hulk, and then a headbutt. Now Mrs. U goes over. Panders to the fans a bit. Climbs back in. Pulls Shocky to her feet. A tie up and a jawbreaker reversal by She-Hulk. She has Mrs. U up on her shoulder and slams her down onto the mat. She could have very easily tossed her right out of the ring there, but a reversal by Mrs. U takes down Shocky. Another takedown, and then a big kick to the side of the head. One to the back. Mrs. U pulls Shocky up, works the arm, comes up with a big kick, taking Shocky down. Now she has her up again. Oh, but Shocky catches the foot, picks her up and slams her. And she does that spinaroo. And pulls Mrs. U, take her to her feet. Has her by the head and takes her to the rope. Lifts her and tries to eliminate her. Will Shocky be able to get rid of Mrs. U-Taker here and bring home immunity? She keeps trying. But Miss U-Taker fights back and gets back in this. She spins Shocky around, gets up, spins her, and oh, Shocky reversed and takes her down. Rolls her over, has her up by the legs. Miss U begging no, but Shocky kicks her right in the ribs. Then drops to a knee. She's really getting wore out here. Hello, Ashley. Oh, big kick to the head. She pulls Mrs. U up and knees her in the forehead. Now Shocky goes and panders to the fans. Jumps back in, goes over to Mrs. U, grabs her by the head and pulls her to her feet. Has her and bounces her head off the turnbuckle and then pushes her in and clotheslines her. And the winner of this week's immunity is She-Hulk Chick. Congratulations, Shocky. You will be safe for another week. And there is your immunity winner once again, folks, for the ladies. It is She-Hulk Chick. All right. Now we get to the special match. These ladies in this next match have either been voted out or there is one person from next season. So we have in this match, we have Susie the Elf in orange, Bad Jen in purple, Lillian in purple, Sophia Nightwalker in orange, and Baby Doll in orange. And then all the way over at the end in the black and red, I know you all know who that is. That is one Miss Edie Bloodyard. Now, the lady that wins this match will get a vote in this week's vote. And this week's vote is a little bit special because we are going to be voting out 2 people. That's correct, folks. 2 people will be going home next weekend. However, we do know it will not be She-Hulk and it will not be Griff. So it's going to be interesting to see who goes home. And there is no rule. You don't have to vote for two men, or you don't have to vote for 2 women, or 1 man and 1 female. It's whoever you want to vote for. Hello, Narazo. So it will be interesting to see which of these ladies get to vote. And already somebody's calling for Evie for the win for this. We shall see. There are some tough women there. And you know what? I mixed something up. I said Lillian was in purple, but she's not. She is in orange with the glasses. And Sophia is over there in the purple. Okay, Joker. But you don't actually get a pick, so you may next season, but not this season. Okay, folks, making her way to the ring, she is Susie, the elf. She was voted out when she was a member of the orange team. And now making her way to the ring, she got voted out when she was a member of the purple team. She is Bad Jan. And making her way to the ring, she was also a member of the orange team when she was voted out. She is Lillian Starr. And making her way to the ring, she was a member of the purple team when she was voted out. She is Sophia Nightwalker. And the last lady that will be in this that was voted out was a member of the orange team in the form of Baby Doll, or Doll Baby, excuse me. Doll Baby. And now making her way to the ring, she is one of 3 women signed up for next season. She is Evie Ludyard. That's right, folks, you heard me. I believe there are only 3 women signed up for next season. But there's the bell, and here we go. We have Evie working on Sophia. Bad Jan trying to take out Doll Baby, and okay, we switched up here. Now Evie is working on Elf. Oh, and there goes Evie right out. She tried to eliminate Elf, and Elf eliminated her. So these are all just ladies that were here during the season. Doll Baby working on Susie. Sophia working on Lillian, and Bad Jan taking a breather on the side. Now Bad Jan steps in and tries to work on Susie. Oh, Susie missed that, whatever it was she was trying to do there. Now she rolls over and takes a break on the apron while Bad Jan goes to work on Doll Baby. And we have Sophia in charge of Lillian. But now Lillian is reversing. We got Susie trying to interfere in between Lillian and Sophia. She has Sophia. She's trying to take her up and take her out. But it's unsuccessful. Now we have Susie and Sophia Sophia has her up and slams her down. And we have Bad Jen working on Lillian. While Doll Baby stands to the side watching. And we got bodies flying everywhere. Alright, now we have Doll Baby working on Sophia, but Sophia floats over her, kicks to the back of the knee. Susie rolls to the apron and takes a break while Lillian and Bad Jen fight. And Doll Baby and Sophia. Arm drag takedown by Doll Baby on Sophia, but Sophia reverses. A big kick by Lillian, and she has Jen up as she floats over, and she pushes her off. Oh, and a connection between Lillian and Elf. And now Doll Baby takes down Elf. And Bad Jen takes down Lillian. And Sophia's laying on the apron, just resting. But here comes Doll Baby to try and eliminate her. And we have Bad Jen and Susie, while I believe that's Lillian taking a nap over on the side. Oh, and there went Sophia. Sophia is eliminated. We are down to 4. Now we have Lillian and Doll Baby and Bad Jen and Elfie. Elfie and Doll Baby both laying on the side. Lillian has... Oh! Lillian eliminated Bad Jen with a head scissor takedown. So we have only the ladies from the orange team left in this match. We have Lillian going to work on Susie. Then she tries to kick Doll Baby, but Doll Baby sidesteps, comes over, picks her, but Lillian floats over and pushes off, but misses the kick to the back. So then Doll Baby grabs her and slams her into the mat. While Susie, now to her feet, comes over, grabs Lillian, pulls her up to her feet, and knees her in the side of the head several times. Then goes to work on Doll Baby. But Doll Baby reverses. Backhand slap. And then lifts her up. And Susie does a backbreaker and then tries to do an abdominal stretch, I believe that's called. Stretching out Doll Baby. Big kicks to the chest by Susie on Doll Baby. Now Susie is up on the second rope. Belly to belly splash. And then pulls Doll Baby up and sends her to the apron. She's barely holding on. And Susie eliminates Doll Baby. So we are down to Lillian and Susie. Which of these two ladies will get that chance to vote this week? Maybe a little redemption, you know? Oh. Lillian headbutts Susie in the ribs. Then pulls her to her feet. Has her up on her back and slams her down onto her back. Lillian pulls her to her feet. Has Susie by the head, takes her over to the ropes, lines her up, and eliminates her. So the winner of the match is Lillian Starr, which means she will get the extra vote this week. And with that being said, I want to thank you all for being here, and those of you still in, remember, I need 2 votes this week. And I hope to see you all here next week, and I hope you enjoyed the show. So, until next week, take care of each other, be good to one another. And if you can't be good, at least be good at being bad. I will see you later. Bye-bye.